Good evening and welcome to Omnibros Live, where I am Omnidog, and I, for one, welcome our chimp overlords in the future. It's July 4th, and you know what that means. It's the Omnibus Collectors' birthday. And here to help me celebrate is Comics Guide and Petition for an Inhumans Omnibus. Happy birthday, Riley Moore, born on the 4th of July.
He's not here, but
he's not here. He's probably reading manga somewhere. He really should be called the manga collector, but whatever.
Surprise, chat. He's not here, so
yeah, he's not here. But happy birthday, Riley.
Yeah.
This is Hall's previews and reads for Monday, July 4th. And I have a haul. I have read a couple books, and I already know what is coming out this week because I did my super secret. Oh, it's not secret. I published it. Essential Collected Editions, where I do that with Webhead. I did that yesterday. So I know it's coming out. I know next week we probably don't even have to have a show. There's like 2 books coming out, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Those are the best shows. We get really creative when there's nothing coming out.
Oh, yeah. Everybody should get drunk for that show except me.
I don't drink, but I'll get drunk on happiness. So it's up to you.
I have a bottle of Black Label that I've been meaning to crack open, so sure.
You can review a crappy book and talk about that while you drink.
Talk about Civil War II. Oh, my God. And now the artist formerly known as Jesse Say What is now the 7th person to wish me belated Bobby Bonilla Day.
You got
of course, Lou is one of the first. My cousin was one. 3 other people that I don't even know that are just internet people have wished me happy Bobby Bonilla Day, and I believe they'll be doing that for 13 more years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
13 more years.
And on the secret chats that we're a part of. I saw them talking about it too.
So, I'm sorry?
On the secret chat that we're a part of with the thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Omnibros chat?
No. That's not public, but people already know we have a chat about that. Talk about the other secret chat that nobody knows about.
Oh. Right. Okay.
Yeah, you
that chat. Right.
That chat. That's one of the weirdest chats, but it's lovely.
Just should play Bottle Violence on harp for the drunk episode. I will listen to that and see if I can do it.
I hate Bobby Bonilla. No, I'm just jealous. That's all. I'm just jealous of the lucky bastard.
Well, at the time, I get it because it stretched out what then was considered a really big payday to make the Mets budget a lot less so they could sign other people. But what made it such a sucky signing is he turned out to be such a sucky player. He was good for the Pirates, and then he joined the Mets, and he was like, what happened to the Bobby Bonilla that played so well with that played with Barry Bonds on the Pirates? It's like, what? I can go up there and hit what he hit.
Isn't something involving Rupert Murdoch with that deal or something crazy like that? I'm not 100% sure what the stipulations is or how the deal works or whatever. All that I know is that on July 1st for the next 13 years, Bobby Bonilla gets like almost $2 million or something crazy like that because the Mets are still paying out his contract.
Yeah, he got $1 million a year for 35. I don't think it was the direct result of Bernie Madoff because Bernie Madoff didn't happen until like 2008, and that signing was, I believe, 2000, around there. It was before Bernie Madoff, but still under the sucky ownership who lost all their money under Bernie Madoff and ended up having to sell finally to a really rich owner, Steve Cohen, who has like more billions than practically anybody. Yes, Guzzbuzz. Happy the team has new owners. Hoofa! You. Yeah, I remember when.
It's kind of good.
He was good. for the Pirates, and then we were like, "Yay, we got Bobby Bonilla!" And then we're like, "Whoa, why do we have Bobby Bonilla?" And so now the whole chat is talking about it.
Welcome to MLB Bros Live.
Oh, Kenny, you should never admit to me you're an Atlanta Braves fan. I was I considered you an internet friend. Oh my gosh, our friendship is over. I would never put you in timeout though, but oh my gosh. Tell me. I'm totally kidding, Kenny. You can like whoever you like, of course.
Was it Bo Jackson that played football and baseball?
Yeah, and Deion Sanders did also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
both of those guys in the modern era. Yeah, but I think Deion did it for Atlanta Braves and Atlanta Falcons, and then he went to Dallas and just played football. Right. I feel like Bo Jackson played baseball for the Kansas City Royals and then football for the Raiders.
Yeah, they just brought back his shoes, and they're really nice. So I was really looking at it.
Never was a fan of Deion. I was a big fan of Bo Jackson, though. Kenny, you were born in Cleveland? I was born in Akron. Right on, man. Peace and love. Everything's all good between us again.
You guys are besties again.
We're besties again. Yay.
Was this true? I saw a comment here about getting drunk. Hold on.
Is somebody getting drunk?
J Cat. I've gotten drunk during an Omnidog stream, and it was a good time.
Oh, what stream? I mean, I wasn't drunk, but I'm glad you were. Do you remember what stream it was? I don't.
Happy. So Kenny Holt big with a lot of Blu-rays. Awesome. Good for you, man.
Nice.
DC cancel the series. I don't know. Sorry about that. Bo Jackson had a cartoon with Gretzky and Montana, I think.
Oh,
wow.
It's a weird cartoon.
That is.
Max, that was a great time. That last comment. That was I think that was my 4-hour, 7,000 subscriber
wow
stream. And my daughter was in on it because I don't know why she initially just signed in to say hi, congratulations. And then Max and this Israeli lesbian named Unstoppable Bar got in a bidding war for my daughter. And it was fun. It was really funny.
I have never seen the chat talk about sports this much.
Yeah, sports.
I am perplexed. Yeah. I don't know which comment to highlight.
On sports. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know which one to highlight. I'm just going to highlight them all.
Okay.
We talk about that. Rick is talking about this.
Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook are probably going to be on the same team together. The two of the most horrible players in the league right now. For whatever reason, they're going to probably put them on the same team. New York cannot catch a break right now. So that's all I'll say about that.
Vodka. I mean, good for you, Aku, but it makes me ill to think about it. Max says he's still willing to pay for shipping for my daughter, which sounds totally wrong because it's my daughter, but Max is a good guy. I'd ship my daughter to him. Jason Bay, I forgot all about that signing, Buzz. Oh my gosh. Wow, I forgot all about that. Yeah, those were the dark years.
You know how long it's been since I've been to a baseball game? I miss going to a baseball game. There's nothing like going to a baseball game and getting a good hot dog and a Coke and some popcorn or some snacks and just watching a good game. It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball to me on TV, I'm not a big fan of it, but live, I'll watch a baseball game.
I'm going on the 13th. My sponsor is taking me to a Nats game. I don't know who they're playing. I don't even care. I just want to go to a ball game. So yeah.
Okay. How much would it be to ship a person? Would it be cheaper than flying or driving?
Well, we'd probably ship her first class because if he's going to be my son-in-law, he's got to pony up the dosh. Okay. Okay. Circling back to comic books.
Thank you.
Actually, I don't care to let the chat talk what the chat wants to talk about. I can talk baseball all day or football, not so much basketball, but baseball and football.
Yeah. I was going to ask something and I forgot. Sorry. What about our sponsor for tonight?
Oh, that would be instocktrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50-65% off in some cases. At the end of the month, we give away a $50 gift card, good for $50 worth of credit at IST, courtesy of IST. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that loyalty discounts. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's instocktrades.com. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
IST is super amazing, great customer service. That's true. Customer service did not get back to me because customer service was on break about what's discounted this week.
Yep.
We
can probably take an educated guess.
We can take an educated guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we want to get to? Whoa. To collector. Shots fired. Yes. Saying Parker 1 is better than Volume 2. Who agrees?
I agree.
Do you agree, Lou?
I agree. No, and not saying that Volume 2, if I remember the stories correctly, not saying that Volume 2 is bad by any means, because it's not.
No.
But those two first Parker volumes, of the smaller ones that came out that are in the Martini edition, if I'm not mistaken, are fantastic. They are some of the best crime comics you get.
I think, are there 3 stories in the first one? He agrees. Okay. Both are great, though. Yeah, I agree. We only got 2 Darwin Cook ones in the second one, and then an Ed Brubaker one. So, yeah, and then a bunch of stuff about Darwin Cook. So, yeah, I can see how people like Volume 1 better. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is funny. Okay, Proddy 2, Taylor Says Comics. Thanks for record the Carrie Strug of collected editions. That was so funny. He texted me, and he was saying how irredeemable his book completely broke apart. The binding broke apart, but it still stuck the landing with the ending, much like Carrie Strug did in the 96 Olympics on her broken ankle or whatever it was.
Wow.
Which was a hilarious comment, I thought. Buenas noches, muchachos. Hope all are doing well. I just said that like Rob Schneider. Buenas noches, muchachos.
Oh, funky accent, but
funky accent. Yeah. Buenas noches. That's how Rob Schneider sounds.
Pretty sure. Okay. Finishing Gotham Central. I'm going headfirst into the Parker editions.
Nice. Boom, headfirst. Good job.
Good sports, G. Scott. A lot of sports. Satter's staying in the Omar part of the basement.
No, he's getting to stay in the guest room. Ground rules have already been laid down. My wife today said, company's coming. We have to start cleaning the house today. And I said, I did not say it's only Tyler. Instead, I just started vacuuming. I wanted to say, but it's only Tyler. But no, I cleaned my bathroom. I cleaned all the. Yeah, let me get gross for a second. Tell you just how disgusting men are. Everybody thinks men rule the world. Well, I guess they do, even though women secretly really rule the world. It's just clean your toilets once a month and you'll see what disgusting pigs men are. I'm a man and I had to clean up my own toilets. Men are disgusting. I hate being a man. It is awful, gross, disgusting. Ew. Why am I a man? I don't know. I'm trying peace and love. I wish my daughter would not marry a man. I wish she would just be a lesbian somehow. No, she's attracted to men. I blame myself for that. It's awful. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. I clean toilets for Tyler Blunt. Something is wrong with that sentence.
Yeah. Yeah. They could clip this episode in so many ways. I love it.
Just got canceled by ist.com. Yoink.
Did we discuss, is Joey Chestnut, is he still doing the damn hot dog thing?
Wow. Hey, you know who's from Alexandria, my town, is the Black Widow. You're familiar with her? What's her name? She's a teeny tiny little Asian woman, and she like routinely beats Joey Chestnut, or is like,
Really?
right? I can't think of her name, but she's called the Black Widow.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And she's
Yeah, I
a
know you're
tiny little thing, and she just shoves the hot dogs down. She's a champion in eating everything.
I don't know how those guys are that skinny. I'd be 600 pounds eating all those hot dogs all the time, and I'd be dead. My heart would not take all those hot dogs.
No, it's like I'm speaking for all men. No, you're all disgusting in the chat. Since it's all men in the chat, you all suck. Yeah, no, I'm speaking for you. Men suck. You suck. You all suck in there.
It's a whole lot of sucking tonight.
That's right. The chat sucks. That's how I feel. And that's how I feel. Sorry. Yes, I know that Asian girl. I think she's good in the wing contest. I've seen her compete in the Nathan's hot dog contest. I think that's where she got. I think that's where she got her name, Black Widow, which is an awesome name for a woman. I should have never brought it up. You guys are all fucked up. I hate everyone.
There it is.
I hate everyone.
There's a question here that's not about toilets or competitive eating or baseball or whatever. And I lost it. Where's the damn comment? It was to me. Oh, Aku. Gio, how is Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation? It's the granddaddy of the isekai, of the modern isekai. I really like it, but please be aware that there is a purpose behind the main character's lewdness and perviness, and I know that throws some people off, and they might not give the show or the manga or the novel a chance, but I do give it a shot because it has amazing world building, great characters. And I would recommend watching the show because they created a whole animation production team just to bring that series to life. They've never worked on anything else, and they're doing just S-tier work. So I highly recommend it. It's essentially, if you guys don't know, it started off as a novel, then it became a manga, then an anime. It's the story about this kid who had a very rough life. He ends up dying and is reincarnated into another world as
that's what isekai is, the reincarnation thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the twist here is that he still has his memories as an adult. He was, I don't know, 18, 19, something. But now he is in the body of a baby, a newborn. So he's growing up in this world that has like magic and like animal people and like Game of Thrones type of politics. And
that sounds
it's just
cool.
Really crazy. But the character is really pervy as he's growing up with a really eccentric family and all that stuff. So I know that putting a lot of people off, but man, it's solid. I really enjoyed the first season and the book. So yeah, do check it out.
Popgun 45. I haven't started reading my question omnibus because it hasn't gotten here yet.
Reincarnation is proof that you can make a great series even if the MC is a POS. That's true, but that's the whole purpose, that he grows into a better person and he gets a second chance at life.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's what I hauled.
Oh, you're doing hauls?
Guarantee. Well, I'm just gonna do it because
Okay.
I guaranteeing a hardcover is coming. There probably already is a hardcover coming, but this is the guarantee now. Kanto Volume 3.
Ooh.
And this looks like, I haven't read this far. I've only read the first book. This looks like somebody from Teenage Mutant Turtles, like a combination of here's Kanto, the boy with the heart. Yeah, he's clockwork, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the first book was a great read, and I have 2 and 3. So now you're welcome. You're going to get a hardcover deluxe. Then, because I'm going to do a Jeff Lemire review, I decided to get Snow Angels 1 and 2 by Jeff Lemire with art by Jock in both. How's that a bad thing? It's not. And since I got these 2, that guarantees you're getting a hardcover too. You're welcome. Nice. I have to stop getting trade paperbacks.
I mean, if you enjoy the trades, that's all right.
And then Volume 2 of Nightwing. Fear State, somebody said Fear State's just a little bit of it. It's mostly Nightwing. So that's good. I didn't want to read a bunch of Fear State stuff in this. And that's my haul. Yeah, I don't know. I really shouldn't I really shouldn't be buying anything right now. Only hardcovers from now on.
That's also an option. Yep.
Right.
Don't buy any trades and just wait for the hardcover to be announced.
Right.
The hauls won't be as exciting, but gotta save on the wallet and the cash and all that. Snow Angels is one of Lemire's Comixology originals.
Okay. Didn't know that. Thank you.
Is Jeff Lemire The Passageway any good? Has anyone read it yet?
I can only tell you that the Minister of Comics did not care for it. I haven't read it myself yet. Gerard, I did not get my DCBS shipment in yet. I'm going to wait about a week and then I'll write them and ask them to ship it. Okay, that's good. No, I did not.
What is Snow Angels about?
Milliken and May have never left the trench. It's all they've ever known. They were born in the trench and they'll die there just like all their people do. The 2 girls, 11 and 8, are part of the Trench Folk, a sprawling settlement of people living inside the massive ice walls of a vast, seemingly endless frozen trench carved into the surface of an otherwise icy wasteland. The Trench Folk survive in this hostile world by following the 3 testaments of the trench. Golden rules repeated like a mantra for birth to death. The trench provides. You must never leave the trench. The trench is endless. On Milligan's 12th birthday, her father takes the 2 girls on an overnight skate down the trench, a coming-of-age ritual to teach them how to fish the frozen river, how to hunt wild trench dogs that wander its frigid banks, and how to give proper thanks to their frozen gods, the Colden ones. It's a trip of a lifetime, and the girls push beyond the borders of their humble land and awaken the trench's deadly defender, the Snowman. What follows next is an action-packed story of survival, loss, and redemption. Okay, what? The Snowman? It better not look like Frosty the Snowman.
This sounds like a book that came out. Well, it kind of sounds like a book that came out a few years ago that they tried to make a movie with Michael Fassbender and it was horrible.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I want to see what Snowman man looks badass. If this is him, maybe this is the Snowman. Is this the Snowman? Looks like he's got weapons and shit. I take it back. He looks boss and deadly. Yeah. This has to be the snow. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't read it, but it looks evil and terrible and terrifying. And
Nice.
does it end on 2 volumes, or does it continue?
I got a picture of Snowman. If you want to take a look. This guy.
That's what I was afraid of.
Jack Frost.
Oh, it does end. The book 2 has it ending. Okay, I'm up for reading that for the Jeff Lemire readathon that I'm going to do and make. Review. Okay, good.
For a split second, I thought you were about to pull up the evil Jack Frost from the mid 2000s, 90s movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
those?
Those slasher movies?
Yeah, they were slasher movies. They were terrible. There was, I think, 2 of them.
Oh, wait. Let me find a good picture.
I think it was called Jack Frost.
Oh, here it is. Do you mean this one? Share screen. This one?
Bingo.
Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah, the 90s were wicked.
Yeah. Yeah, they tried to make slashers out.
They even had a sequel, Jack Frost 2, The Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman.
Yeah, I think it took place in Hawaii or something like that.
Yep.
What? Hawaii.
It did. It took place in Hawaii.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, no. Jack the Chiller Killer is back and he's mad as hell. When a laboratory experiment goes horrifically awry, the Crystal Killer is resurrected. This time around, Jack can't be killed by fire, bullets, or even antifreeze. With revenge on his mind, Jack sets out to finish off his nemesis, Sheriff Sam, who is vacationing on a Caribbean island that is about to become a winter terrorland.
God, those movies were terrible but fun. They're dumb.
Yes.
So much fun.
I have to. You guys can talk about Snowman. I have to go get something more to drink. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't Michael Keaton play a snowman? Yes, he did. That's the first picture I showed. That snowman slasher was rough to get through, and I love not B-list, D-list horror. It was No Thanks Killing. Now that was a holiday slasher. I haven't seen that one. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Nice. Fire and antifreeze don't work. How do you kill it then? By not watching the movie.
I like that.
Because it's bad. Because it's a crappy movie. You get it? Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. They should watch it. I mean, there's not much else to watch right now. So.
I mean, we're soon to start. How do I say this? There are like 50 new show or like 40 new shows dropping soon for the anime season. So,
ooh, good season up ahead.
Not as good as the one we just had for spring, but still some cool stuff. Yep.
Hey, I know this is kind of a Wednesday thing. What do you think of the Trigun, the new reboot that they seem to? Is it a reboot? Is it what prequel series? What are they doing with this?
It's supposed to be a reimagining, but it's based more on the manga than the original anime was, something like that. Mm-hmm. I don't mind the CG because I actually like the Studio Orange. I think they do the best work in Japan when it comes to computer graphics. Mm-hmm. And I don't mind it as much. I'm not huge into Trigun, but I'll watch it. I'll check it out. I know you didn't like the hairdo.
I was not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the new style necessarily. I mean, I'll give anything a shot. I don't mind the CGI anime style that they're going with this. That doesn't bother me necessarily. I kind of don't like the look of Vash in this, mostly because Vash is so iconic. But at the same time, when you look at Vash, that is a 90s look as fuck. Vash's look is pure fucking 90s. So I get why they took a look at it and said, let's try to update this a little bit for more modern audiences.
Let's just wet his hair, just pull it down.
I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. It looks like it could be fun. And if it's closer to the manga, Trigun Maximum, I always forget what it's called here in the States.
Yeah.
It was Maximum. Then yeah, why not? Let's give it a go.
Those books are so out of print. I was looking at them recently, and somebody was selling the lot for like $500. The manga set. Like, nah, I'm
kidding me. I had the lot as a kid.
Now everybody either we want a reprint or Dark Horse to publish deluxe editions. That's what everybody wants. Sorry, Jess.
Well, that's fine. You want me to go again?
No.
I can go get something else to drink.
Every time we talk about anime and manga, I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be right back.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
I'll be back.
Thanksgiving was about killer turkeys. Okay. That
I like
sounds
the name.
about right.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder comes out this Friday. Anyone going to see it?
Yes, Tyler Blunt and I have tickets at the Allen.
I am not going to see it. However, I did get spoiled.
Great!
There are spoilers online for it, and I know what happens in the end.
Oh, brother! Anything big? You could say anything big, yes or
no.
No, not when Jess is around.
Thank you. You want? Okay, I'll leave and you can say it.
No. I'm not going to say anything else. Don't worry about it. It does have two scenes at the end of the credits, by the way.
Oh, so there's 2 post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Now that's a spoiler I like.
Okay.
I hope they're better than Doctor Strange's. I didn't care for the 2 post-credit scenes in Doctor Strange. First one was okay. Second one,
you didn't like Charlize Theron?
Somebody's gonna be mad at you because you just said that she shows up in Doctor Strange.
I'll be honest with you. That
they don't know.
I thought it was super hokey.
It's okay.
I thought it was like, are we gonna do this? Let's go. All right, let's go. And then they jump in. I'm like,
he says, I'm not afraid. Come on, face your fears, Doctor Strange.
I thought it was super cheesy. I don't know.
Oh,
but I did like the movie. I did like.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I turned the chat off because people were spoiling things in it about stuff. So the chat sucks again.
Wait, this chat or
I know the Dario. This chat, yeah, they started talking about Love and Thunder and stuff, and Peace and Love. It's stuff that. Well, wait, no. Somebody spoiled something about something, and I didn't dig it. It could be that Marvel itself has already spoiled it with their previews. So I'll apologize to the chat because I never watch the previews after like the first 20-second teaser, because then Marvel spoils everything themselves. I think a lot of stuff gets spoiled by Marvel. So that chat that spoiled something for me, Marvel could have done it in their previews. So I just turned off the chat so I didn't see what maybe people already know about. Yeah, because Marvel's doing a horrible job at putting out like 3-minute movie trailers that tell you everything in the story.
Yeah, what's the deal with that lately with Marvel? They ruined almost all the best moments in Doctor Strange in their trailers.
That's what I heard. I never.
That's been their new
speculated.
Thing. I don't get it.
You might remember. I speculated that they weren't super confident in that film.
Oh,
because that's what you do when you want people to go watch that movie. So maybe they thought it's Doctor Strange. He wasn't the highest performing one of the solo movies, so we gotta incentivize people, I guess. I don't know, but it made a lot of money, in this era of cinema. But maybe they didn't trust the movie to do well.
Hmm.
Because they even put out trailers spoiling the key cameos, which really annoyed me before the movie even came out.
Yeah.
Hayden, we can't see the.
Yeah, where's your avatar?
The hell?
We're looking through you here. Have you read Demon Days yet?
Demon Days.
But the Treasury Edition by Peach Momoko?
Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry.
Okay, well then I won't review it. I read it this week.
Well, you can talk about it. You know what? Talk about it, because I actually have to do something real quick, and I'll be right back. You can talk about it. Go
okay.
For it. Yeah.
Go for it, Jess.
I hated it.
Whoa. Really?
What the hell, man?
Oh, God, I thought you were gone.
I'm joking. I don't mind.
So am I. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
I was going to say, is this up for a Kirkman? Is this going with this?
I love it. No, I can't really review it if he's listening, because I want him to read it and enjoy it. But I will say it wasn't quite my cup of tea.
Okay.
I dug how she laid everything out and had various Marvel characters built into that feudal Japan era and then the modern Japan era. I identified pretty much every character, but it didn't feel like it flowed evenly for me. It felt a little choppy. The art's beautiful. I love the concept, but I felt like reading it just felt kind of choppy, like it was lurching from one scene to the next in a couple places. I'm gonna have to reread it to see if I want to keep it. I liked a lot the way she worked in the Marvel characters, because it's a book that takes place that deals with yokai and stuff, mountain spirits and demons and stuff. And she works in all these various characters as either like mountain demons, or she worked in Psylocke as a traveling Ronin in the first story. That was really cool, with a wolf named Logan. I like that first story, but there was something about it that I don't know, that didn't really feel as fresh as I thought it could. So I'm kind of bummed. But I will read it again, because it's possible I just didn't get everything in the first pass. Because it is set in a completely different setting, in modern day Japan, at the base of a mountain, where the girl has to go into the mountain to find out who she really is. And I won't spoil it by saying what she really is. So it's possible maybe I need to reread it and wrap my arms around how it all sort of came to be. So I'm going to reserve final judgment. I'm not going to take it to Second and Charles just yet. Okay. I'm going to hold on to it and sell it for $100 on eBay. No, what?
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, not everything is for everybody, and sometimes you need to give it a second pass.
Yeah.
For something to really click, something to be really good with you. And that happens. And, I think you could have been nicer to Peach Momoko instead of calling her a hack. But, hey, we can, we can move past this,
Jeff. Don't anybody think that I actually said that.
Just did not say that. Just did not say that. That was me.
That was awesome, though.
No, but for real though, not everything is going to be for everybody. And at the end of the day, sometimes we all like stuff that some people don't like,
Yeah.
And a story doesn't click, and sometimes it will click. It's happened to me a tons of times.
Yeah, sure. So that's why I don't want to quite give up on it yet, because it's possible that I just missed some things in it, and maybe once I give it another go through, it'll flow better for me. So I don't want to quite give up on it yet.
All right, nothing wrong with that.
And then I read Greg Rucka Wolverine, which was 5 stars, 5 stars, 10 stars, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, awesomely amazing Wolverine collection. I loved every minute of it.
What's your favorite Wolverine run, Jess?
My favorite Wolverine run? That's a good question. Who do I love? What did
Taylor? Would you say maybe that?
Oh, you mean like All-Star, all new Wolverine? Oh, yeah,
Wolverine,
okay. Yeah, X-23. I like it. I like X-23 almost better than Logan. But I'm trying to think of some classic Logan stories that I loved. I still haven't.
Have you read the Aaron stuff?
I like. Wait, he's in Uncanny X-Force, right? Yeah, I think that might be my favorite Logan story. Uncanny X-Force. I haven't read any Aaron stuff. Yeah, I have it, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. And I mean, I've read tons of him in X-Men, but I think Uncanny X-Force was my favorite. I'm trying to think of what else that I've read him in. You know, I read him in so many stories. I love that Greg Rucka run of Wolverine. He was those were really good stories. It was two or three main stories with like a couple characters stretching through. It was really good. Rucka writes a really good Rucka wrote a really good Wolverine. So I might say that's my favorite. Oh yeah, I did read Mark Miller's Wolverine book. I love both of those. Yeah, Mark Miller. I read that a long time ago. Gosh, I haven't read Weapon X in years. I haven't read Larry Hama's run yet that I know of. But yeah, Mark Miller, his Wolverine book was great. And so was Greg Rucka's book. So I'm going to go with those two. Yeah, Enemy of the State and Old Man. Oh, and I also liked, wait, what's this one? Wolverine Old Man Logan by
I love Old Man. I love Old Man Logan.
By Miller?
Yes.
Or Lemire. Yeah.
Miller.
Yeah, that's great. And then the Old Man Logan that Lemire does is really good. This is really, 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 really good. I really love this.
I've been meaning to get around to reading that. I have not read it.
I'm pretty sure you dig this. It's I'm about halfway through it, and I still have to go. I mean, there's a ton of books, and then it goes into Old Man Hawkeye, and Deadpool kills Old Man Logan, and Old Man Wolverine, whatever. Old Man Wolverine, Old Man Logan. There's a whole run. Old Man Hawkeye. Dead Man Logan. I believe that's the last book in the Old Man Logan one. So yeah, I got to get back into that. I read the first 5 trades with Kristen, and we dug them because it's Lemire, of course, and he really wrote Logan really well as Old Man Logan, which was a great story by Mark Miller.
I love that story of Old Man Logan because it's Unforgiven. It's basically Unforgiven set.
That's a good
Marvel
point.
Universe.
Yeah,
and it kind of goes off it really goes off the rails towards the end of the story, but god damn, this is so much fun. It's such a fun ride all the way through.
Yeah, both of those stories are tops for me with Mark Miller. Yeah, they're both great, and I just haven't gotten to the Jason Aaron stuff because, like everything, I just haven't gotten to it.
Would you
really do? You need to read Jason Aaron's Punisher stuff. His new stuff is good, Jess. The new Punisher.
Okay, good. Oh, I loved his Punisher Max. That was the greatest dead. Bullseye that I've ever read. That was the classic Bullseye story.
You will dig his new run. It's very good.
That's great. I'm glad to hear it. Raging Dino. If you read Old Man Logan first from Mark Miller, then you can read Old Man Logan from Lemire. But you have to have that background first of who Old Man Logan is and what the setting is. So read that first by Miller, and then you can read by Jeff Lemire, because sort of tags off of that. I haven't got to Old Man Hawkeye yet. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, good. That's good to know.
Favorite Thor story? I think it's going to be
Jason Aaron's Thor.
Yeah, pretty unanimous on this chat. On this live stream, I think.
Walter Simonson, I think.
Yeah, a little bit more. I bet.
Okay.
And this is not a shot. I love Jason Aaron's Thor run. Love it to death. But Walter Simonson's run just brings so much to the character, and he does so many cool things. I mean, we fucking get Beta Ray Bill in that series, and it's so good.
Have you read this yet?
I have not. I'm a Daniel Warren Johnson fanboy, and I have not read
I know. Yet. That's why I'm showing it to you, because this is one of my top books of the year, buddy. This is amazing.
I know.
He's so great in it. It shows how he became the horse-faced warrior and what his insecurities are and how he wishes he was something else. And Stormbreaker's not with him, and it's Boss, man, Boss.
I wish Daniel Warren Johnson would get the recognition he deserves. He needs a big project. He should be given something good right now.
Well, they gave him Wonder Woman Dead Earth. That's a pretty big project, don't you think?
Yeah, but I'm talking about something in continuity, like, I don't know, give him an X-Men title, or like a mainline X-Men book, or Spider-Man, or even a DC.
I wonder what he would do with Spider-Man.
I think it'd be cool.
Well,
he's working right now on that wrestling book. That's my favorite title so far this year, I think.
Yeah. I think he's maybe just another one or two books away from getting where Donny Cates is and stuff. Yeah. As far as getting to prove himself, like right where Donny Cates started to prove himself after what was that story with a big sword that's so popular? God Country.
God Country. Yep.
Yeah, like he's at God Country level now, and he just needs like one more story before Marvel or DC turns something really big over to him. I bet
he's got one thing in his favor, though. He's a hell of an artist compared to the other people that just write good stuff.
I don't think. Okay, another book has a Daniel Warren Johnson story in it. Let me see if he illustrated this Superman story. I don't feel. Thanks, guys. You don't give me a table of contents, so I don't know where to look. I feel like he didn't illustrate it, but he wrote it, but I could be wrong. But his story in Superman Red and Blue just brought me to tears. Yeah.
Look, you're bestie. You're in sync tonight.
I agree with my best friend, Kenny Crayley. I feel like he didn't, he may have drawn it, but I don't think he did. But either way, I got choked up and it made me cry. He's the motherfucker, the way he makes me cry. It was really, really good. Yeah, I can't find it, but he wrote one of the best stories in this book. And I loved this entire book. This was like the best anthology. People can say whatever they want, but to me, this was the best anthology of superhero comics that I think I've ever read. Everything was at least a B+ with a lot of A+ stories.
Nice.
And I'm very critical of anthologies because I hate them. So for me to like all of them, that's right. I hate some things.
I thought you were going to say because I love them. Okay.
I hate them because you only get like 8 pages to try and tell a story. How are you going to tell a good story? Superman Red and Blue does it. Whereas Batman Black and White, I sold that because there was only about 25% worth reading, and it was a big, thick book.
Yeah.
I also want to read the Marvel series that are like Black, White, and Blood or something. There's this whole series: Deadpool, Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, Wolverine. That's a similar anthology, so I'd like to read those. I'm going to read those on Marvel Unlimited.
Yeah,
because those are supposed to be good. Oh yeah, I heard that Superman 78 is good.
I think if you're a Superman fan, there are a lot of people out there saying, "Man, nobody really gets Superman anymore." I think I have to disagree with that. I think there's a lot of stuff out there that people are writing Superman well, and there's the CW show, which for all accounts, I've heard fantastic things. I saw the first 2 episodes, and I was like, "Wow, they seem like they nailed it." So, I think we finally moved past the Zack Snyder grim dark Superman stuff, and we're kind of going back a little bit more to the character's roots and bringing that stuff back out.
Yeah, I have a whole shelf of great Superman stories, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't hey, okay, wait. How did I feel about him in Rebirth? Wait, who wrote what's his name? Okay,
Gleason.
wait. Tiny Onion. He wrote
Never mind.
wait, what was it?
Rebirth. Gleason and Tomasi.
Yeah. Gleason, Tomasi and Gleason. Yeah, that was awesome. Action was okay, but Superman by Tomasi and Gleason was amazing, and then Super Sons was amazing also. Now, wait, who wrote Super Sons? Let me look. I can answer my own question.
Super
Tomasi and Gleason.
Super
and Gleason.
Super Sons for me is so good. It's easily top 10 superhero comics in maybe the last 10 years. And then they fucked it up by aging him.
Yeah, I don't know who was responsible for that. I don't know that. I agree with that. But I also haven't read it yet. Well, I read the Bendis stuff and how he was aged, but I haven't read him as Kal-El, Defender of the Earth, while Superman's away in space. I haven't read that yet.
It's good. The Taylor stuff is good. It's very good. But they fucked it up by aging him because they could have done so many more stories of those two as kids.
I know. Those were so fun. Those are so fun, those two kids. There's another trade just came out of those two guys clowning around. I feel like it's out on the big stack of books. Another Super Sons book. That is wrong, of course. Roberto, you deserve to be timed out, and you hate everything, so I don't count your opinion at all.
Steve Orlando on a Rebirth title? Because
he was Justice League.
Oh,
I've heard that it was editorial that made him do that.
Oh,
now Roberto hates everything, so I'm taking that with a grain of salt. Cinematic Galaxy, welcome to the show.
Did you saw the Super Sons animated trailer?
I
posted it in our chat, so if
then I did.
I have. I'll keep quiet.
You didn't like the style of animation, I think, right?
No, I just didn't like the animation on it. I don't mind it being CG. I just thought it was really odd. Like the trailer just skips frames. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I realized, oh, it's a movie, home media movie. I'm like, whatever. I don't care. It's not like a full motion picture on the HBO Max or the cinema or whatever.
That's straight to DVD.
Yep. But if you like it, that's great. When they aged up John in the comics, Bendis hated it.
Yeah, I think that was an editorial decision. I think Bendis takes shit for it, but I have heard that it was forced on Bendis. Okay,
Brian,
that's what I have. Oh, yeah, that too.
yeah,
And
that was
Orlando was doing
not good.
Justice League, and Brian Hitch was doing JLA.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I can't remember what the book was that Omar conned me into buying, but I sold it immediately when I came in, and so I think it was the Brian Hitch book, because I didn't even unwrap it. I said, "Oh, fuck this. Why did I get this? Omar, you're a jerk."
Wasn't it Justice League of America? Justice League of America by it wasn't Brian Hitch. It
Was it by Orlando?
I think it was Orlando.
Oh, it was Orlando. Okay. One of those two clowns. Brian Hitch needs to stick to drawing.
Hey, I'm just being honest. Sorry. Sure, Jorge loved it. I'm sure he did. Good for him.
What are we talking about? The Super Sons?
The movie, yeah.
Who's Jorge Jimenez?
The DC artist. He co-created the Super Sons.
Oh, okay.
I didn't love it. It's like some people. It was such a weird trailer.
It was such a fucking great run. That still pisses me off, man.
What, that they aged him?
They aged him, and then they kind of canceled. They canceled the run when it was so good. But hey, we've got another Batman title on the way.
I get that.
That just bothers me. That's all.
See, Kenny agrees with me. The story is fine for the trailer. I'm looking forward to it, but that animation, I don't know about that.
See, Kenny's everybody's best friend tonight.
Yeah.
Kenny knows what's what.
Question for Gio and Lou. Sorry, Jess.
No, it's fine. I'll be right back. You can answer it.
Are you planning to watch Dragon Ball Super Superhero? No, I am all Dragon Ball out. I am burnt out on that franchise. I don't. With peace and love, to quote Jess, I really don't care. I'm not gonna watch it. Sorry, it's probably gonna be good. I did like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z growing up. I don't like Super. I'm out. I'm not being a hater. I'm not trying to get you guys upset. I'm just being honest. I'm just completely burnt out on the franchise as a whole. Maybe one day I'll watch it because I did like the first movie for Super. Can't remember the name of it right now. The one with the cat. Yeah,
Battle of the Gods. That was it.
Yeah, with the cat dude, Beerus, whatever. I really liked that movie. I hated the follow-up movie with Frieza, the Golden Frieza or whatever. Resurrection F.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I hated that movie, and then the Super show, I really couldn't. It just wasn't for me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you watch?
Sorry, Cinematic Galaxy.
Did you watch the Brawley movie?
A little bit of it, and that's good from what I've seen. And I've seen the fight, like the fight scenes on YouTube or whatever. That looks awesome, but the whole show and all that, I'm out. I'd rather watch other stuff than go back to Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no. I went to see it in theaters with my brother and one of my best friends, and the Brawley movie, and we had a blast, man. When you get the right crowd and everybody's just cheering and losing their shit for the best moments, it's such a fun time. I can imagine.
Yeah,
it really is. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna watch the new one in theaters simply because I'm in Miami. My brother and my best friend are in Orlando, so we won't be able to do that. But I'll end up catching it sometime.
I don't understand the name though. Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So it's such a weird name for a movie.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But yeah, I do like Gohan, so I should watch it at some point and dig it.
You know what's amazing is that they're shooting off fireworks in celebration of Riley's birthday. Wow. The Omnibus Collector is so beloved in my neighborhood. I'm hearing fireworks outside.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at that guy. People all across America love the Omnibus Collector. That's great. I don't get fireworks on my birthday. I'm impressed.
Nice. Thank you, because I know some people online, they're really passionate about Dragon Ball, and I know if I posted that on Twitter or my channel, people would be upset.
Yeah.
I do like the franchise. I can't. I moved on to other stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm afraid Tyler's under the misconception that he's going to get me to watch Dragon Ball while he's here.
He's in for a big surprise, right?
Yeah, I'm afraid that's just not going to happen. Speaking of the Omnibus Collector, we got a few paragraphs on Dragon Ball for me a couple weeks ago, and Omar chimed in saying, "This is so funny that any of you think that Jess is going to watch Dragon Ball Z."
He's right.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. I appreciated the synopsis and I thought it was interesting, but I'm not watching it.
Riley wasted like 30 minutes of his life.
It's not, I mean, that's one of those things I think you grow up with as a kid in your guys' age range. And I'm 30 years older than you are, and I never saw it, and I don't see how I could possibly dig it. So
the thing is, Dragon Ball Z appeared when the anime explosion happened stateside, and you had the combo of Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and Dragon Ball for the first time.
And so what year was that? What years was that about?
1998 to 2000, around that era.
Okay. So my daughter would have been 7 to 10. I went to the first Pokemon movie with her. Woofa. That's definitely for kids.
Yeah. So it's emblematic for older millennials, for sure.
Yeah. I get that. It's just it's just not something, I'm glad everybody had it. And loved it, but there's no way I can get into it.
Like a Gen Xer like Omar had the Japanimation era, and we had the anime era.
When was Japanimation, and what is that?
Late 80s to early 90s, when they started showing Akira, Ghost in the Shell, Ninja Scroll.
Oh, who was responsible for that? Nickelodeon or somebody, or Adult TV or Adult Swim or somebody?
I owe you that information. Because
I don't owe me that information.
Because I can't remember the name of the companies that put those movies out.
Okay, so they were movies. They weren't on television.
No, they were movies.
Oh, they were movies. Yeah. Okay. That was when I was 89. No, I was getting married then, so I didn't have time to go see Akira or anything. I don't even think that was on my radar.
But you know what is on our radar? Previews. See what I did there?
You nicely done.
Let me.
The movie is barely coherent, Jess, so you didn't miss much.
Sorry?
Look,
what happened?
Akira the movie is barely coherent, so you didn't miss much. But it is beautiful. It's a beautiful looking movie.
Okay, so I fixed up the display, so now it looks better.
Oh wow, it does look better. Nicely done.
I grabbed the screen and put it on my second monitor. So since the monitor is smaller, it bundled up everything together like that. I think it looks better this way.
It looks a lot better. That's great.
DC stuff coming out this week. Single issues, of course. More single issues. Even more single issues. Would you believe it? Even more single issues.
No
Singles.
way.
Oh, here we go. We're getting Batman Detective Comics hardcover volume 2, Fear State. As you can see here, collecting Detective Comics 1041 to 1045 and Secret Files Huntress #1.
Oh, speaking of Dan Mora, I'm in the middle of Once and Future. Holy smoke, I forgot how awesome an artist he is.
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
He is so good in Once and Future. I'm about halfway through that big hardcover. Man, is he... I mean, I love that story. I love the writing on it with Kieran Gillen, but man, Dan Mora's art is so A+. Okay,
I think
back to the...
my favorite modern artist would be Dan Mora and Jorge Jimenez. Those are my two favorites.
I can see why, yeah. Even though I forgot who Jorge Jimenez was.
He did Super Sons and Justice
Right.
League and Batman or whatever. A lot of DC.
Whatever, Batman.
Yeah, you know. Batman Urban Legends Volume 2 is coming out. This collects Urban Legends issues 7 through 10.
Yeah, you're not catching me on this anthology trade paperback DC.
I think, if I were to guess, the DC books would probably be discounted heavily. Just a hunch. We'll see.
In honor of Riley Moore's birthday.
Yeah. Birds of Prey Whitewater. This collects Birds of Prey 104 to 112 from Gail Simone's run. A very busty Big Barda, right?
And Hawkgirl's not doing too bad either.
Yeah. It's a very bountiful trade.
Tony Bernard understands.
I just want to point this out. I want to read these issues because I really like the movie Hawkman, the movie version of Hawkman for the Black Adam.
Bitchin', yeah.
I love that costume so much. It looks great. And apparently this issue talks about his where was it? Hawkman was the leader of the JSA, but what is he now? So apparently at the start of the movie, the JSA is broken up. I don't know. We'll see.
This movie, I didn't think much of it, but man, when I saw the JSA, I was like, I am seeing this movie.
I'm so
Dr.
excited.
Fate alone makes me want to see this movie.
Here's Catwoman, Volume 6, Fear State, collecting issues 34 to 38 with Swamp Thing Ivy, or whatever her name is now.
Oh, and Ram V's writing that?
Ram V, yeah.
The main man. He's great on Catwoman.
Let's see what else we got. Dark Crisis, no. DC poster portfolio.
Ooh.
Jenny Frison. From Wonder Woman to Catwoman and Poison Ivy, the art collected in this poster book showcase is perfect for framing and display. Yeah. That could be a cool one to get.
That could be. I love her art.
Do you have any of the portfolios?
I don't know. Yeah. Harley Quinn. And the art of the DC the art of the DC bombshells.
Because what would you tear one of the posters out and display it, or do you keep it?
Oh, do you want me to slit my wrists too while I'm at it? What are you saying? Deface a book? No, I also have. I do have a poster book. I'm wrong. I have Stanley. I have Stanley Artgerm Lau's poster book.
Ooh, nice.
And then I have a big book of the art of Harley Quinn. And then I have the art of DC Comics bombshells. But as far as these poster books go, I only have art germs.
Okay. Because I want to own at least one. Yeah. From one of my favorites, but I don't know if you're supposed to actually take them out or
you can do what you want. I mean,
no,
tear them out and frame them. I mean, just be careful. Sure, they come perforated, I think. Okay. So yeah, tear one out and frame it. I mean, Jenny Frisson's probably every single one's worth tearing out and framing. She's such a beautiful artist.
Yeah. Oh, look at that cover. Joker now he has a smartphone now.
Now, good.
Justice League Infinity trade paperback. This is based on the show. We're set in that continuity, I think.
This is DC animated?
The Timverse, yeah. From the
okay. The Timverse, right. All right.
Okay, Monkey Prince. These are all single issues. More single issues. Poison Ivy. Nubia.
Well, that's a Jenny for some. What's that for? Ooh, Poison Ivy. Look at that woman's art. Wow.
Yeah. Ruby Justice League trade paperback. Rick and Morty Worlds Apart.
Dumb question. What's RWBY stand for?
Ruby. It's a
Ruby Roo.
It's a thing. I don't follow it. It was anime inspired web series, I think, or web something that got really popular on the internet, and it became like a show and books and manga and video games and comic book crossovers. They're all over the place.
Okay.
But
Well, they need to do a Scooby-Doo one called Ruby Roo.
I'm not a fan, not for me, but it has a huge fan base. So I think it will sell well. Secrets of Camp. I don't know what this is. I don't care. Silk Hills. I don't care.
Nice, Gio.
Suicide Squad, Get Joker, hardcover. And, not interested, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to get it.
I'm going to read that on. That's Brian Azzarello and Alex Maleev. This is a Hoopla starter for me. I'm going to read this on.
This could go either way.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Azzarello doesn't have a good track record when it comes to Black Label books, because he did what was the one that we hated? Batman Damned.
Batman
so,
Damned.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to Hoopla this one.
Yeah, that's the safer bet. Alex Maleev. I mean, it'll look pretty. Alex Maleev is always a reliable artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's it from DC. And from the other publishers, Image Comics, we got Creep trade paperback and Paris hardcover. From Boom, Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer and Power Rangers Volume 4 trade.
I gotta read those Power Rangers books. I keep hearing great things.
Dark Horse Comics, The Vertical Sea.
This actually sounds kind of interesting.
With a good job as an elementary school teacher and a love for her partner, India's life seems okay at face value. However, with a chronic mental illness that causes her to have panic attacks regularly, each day can be a struggle. With the threat of having her class taken from her, the pressure is building, and India needs to face her problems head on and take action. This wonderful story of perseverance is beautifully and meticulously illustrated by Ilaria Urbinati.
Yeah, go for it. Who's it illustrated by?
Ilaria Urbinati.
Oh, good one. I didn't even try pronouncing it.
And wonderfully written by Brian Freshy. I don't know. Sorry, Brian. Allowing India to be more connectable to whatever, all audiences. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded interesting.
Do me a favor, Gio. Go back to that description again. For the Vertical Sea. With a good job as an elementary school teacher. Ha! Okay.
I knew you were going to mention that. I knew we were heading down that way.
That's such a funny joke. You could tell the person that wrote this probably has never worked as a teacher.
DC, we looked at that. Marvel, look at the range this week. My God. Amazing Spider-Man, Epic Collection, Great Power. And Mighty Marvel Masterworks Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3 with the 2 covers. That's it.
That's it for Marvel?
Yep.
Woofa.
I'm pretty sure the 2 Batman books and the Spider-Man books are going to be discounted. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
That sounds fair.
The Boys Oversized Omnibus Hardcover Volume 3. This is the final one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so you can get it signed or regular non-signed. Please do not get the signed. That's too expensive.
Hey, speaking of too expensive, do you know how much the 52 Omnibus is selling for in a couple weeks?
How much?
$175.
Why? Because it's a new printing?
I guess, yeah. It was $150 originally.
Oh boy.
But $175. We are bumping up on the $200 Omni. We can have that discussion in 2 weeks because it comes out in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
$100 for a few signatures. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'll just take it to Comic-Con and get him to sign it.
Yeah, go to a convention, get it signed, and you can meet other people and get your money's worth for that $100.
Oh, no, I'm not meeting any other people.
That last
Nope.
part, yeah.
Okay, forget it. I'm staying at home.
Or like other celebrities, other writers. I mean,
I'm already pulling the covers over my head.
Red Sonja, Price of Blood, trade paperback, and Vampirella, Dark Powers, trade paperback. The other section, going to go by real quick. Look at that. Awesome. Well, how do I say this? Booming graphic novel here of Alternate Paths, Volume 1, Raven Hex. It's another boobalicious cover. Asterix, Omnibus Paper Cuts Edition, hardcover, Volume 7.
I'm going to wait till I read the first few of these because I heard the translation was a new translation and isn't quite as good as the big, tall, thin books that I originally read Asterix in. So I'm going to, before I continue, I'm going to read what I got. Because in my 20s, that's when I got into Asterix, and it was hilarious. It was amazing. And anything less than that is a disservice to the writing. So I want to check out the translation. Peace and love, peace and love. I'll shut up.
I only know of Asterix through the video games, but I've always wanted to check it out.
Oh, and I think it was also a cartoon also probably that I didn't see, which I should see. I bet it was good.
Aftershocks, I forgot about that. Almost American, trade paperback. Asterix again, the soft cover. Battle Cats, Volume 3, Hero of Legend. Casagrandes, Volume 3. Okay, City Crime Comics, Disciples, hardcover from Fantagraphics. Manga. Fantagraphics Underground Unrepentant.
I hate Fantagraphics.
This one's pretty hilarious. This is Fire in His Fingertips, Fireman's Smoldering Gaze. This is a not safe for work book.
Yeah. Doesn't
I just find this name.
Does he shoot out diamonds through his fingertips?
No, it's just a spicy romance between a fireman.
Does he shoot out fire through his hoopity hoop?
No. It's just a regular spicy romance between the two characters. He just happens to be a fireman. Never mind. I'll keep quiet.
Fantagraphics publishes usually the smart comics, right? Like the ones you see in the New Yorker and
for the intellectual.
Like Jimmy Corrigan, all that stuff.
Yeah, and the hate hardcovers that they give you the Holiday Inn signature piece of paper on.
Oh, okay.
That's where my beef with Fantagraphics come from. My expensive hate box set that they blew in the signature on just a dinky little piece of paper. Jerk offs.
Mad Cave Studios has Last Session, Volume 1, Roll for Initiative. Yep. Lore Olympus, Volume 2, hardcover and softcover. Manga. Peanut Butter and Crackers, Volume 2 and Volume 3.
Those look like Kristen books, I bet.
Yeah. Yep. Ralph I'm just going to say Asham because I think it's funny. Volume 1, Black Are the Stars. Look at that cover. Yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
Right on, man.
I would actually be embarrassed to pick that up physically in a store. I'd be like, okay, can you put it in a brown bag?
Like me buying Playboy when I was 15.
Yeah.
Can I get one copy of those?
Dragon Society box set hardcover.
That is awesome. I love Tea Dragon Society. Peace and love to everybody. They need to get that box set. Those are the most gentle, fun fairy tales. Love that book.
Oni Press actually sent me a digital copy to make a video on. So I will try and read it and review it on this channel.
Yeah, I did a whole video on it and forgot to credit Kristen with introducing it to me. That was originally a Kristen book, and I felt so bad after she said, "Hey, where'd you get the idea for that video?"
Verse Book 2, Second Gate. Winchester Mystery House from Source Point Press.
Oh, I've been to the Winchester Mystery House.
Yeah. And that's it. So again, we don't have the discounted books, but I'm pretty sure we all know it's going to be Marvel and DC stuff. So
yeah. Wow, fireworks still going on. I had no idea Riley was this popular.
Super popular.
He really is. Whew.
Do you know who's more popular?
Would that be In Stock Trades?
My man.
Segway Meister. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collect editions up to 65% in some cases. Loyalty discount. The books we just talked about that might be discounted could be discounted to 38 to 48%. Tack on 2%. Loyalty discount could get pretty nice savings there. At the end of every month, we give away a $50 gift card, courtesy of IST, to a lucky viewer out there. $50 or more in packaging. Sorry, $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Wait. Sarah Deluxe and Last Ronin are coming out as well. They aren't on previews, but they should be on.
Wait a sec.
Double check on that.
I still have my... Yeah, Sarah and Sentient are both supposed to come out this week, and same with Last Ronin, but that is according to comicreleases.com, and we both agreed it's possible they could get pushed back. Sarah and Sentient are TKO. Last Ronin, somebody said it got pushed into November, and it's supposed to get put out this week. I had them on my collected editions video as this week, so it's. I think Sarah and Sentient could be coming out, but something tells me that Last Ronin probably isn't. I feel like. I don't know. Somebody said it had been pushed back, but yeah, I had that on my list as being released this week too.
It hasn't been updated on previews because I'm looking at the solicit for it on that website, and it still says June 29th.
So,
for Last Ronin.
Last Ronin, okay.
Yep.
But Sarah and Sentient are getting released in oversized hardcovers by TKO, and that's supposed to be this week. And those are two of the best books from TKO. Sarah is the best book from TKO.
You didn't like the one that with the 3 generations of bank robbers? What was it?
Was that The Banks?
Yeah.
What,
we all did a review on it, and we all disliked the book.
Wait, what was the book where the woman hit the doctor hit on her patient? Was that The Banks?
I think it was The Banks.
God, I hated that book.
Yeah.
And I think it got optioned or something.
Yes, it got picked up for either a show or a movie or something.
Oh, that was so wrong for the doctor, the OBGYN, to hit on her patient in the examining room. I'm asking you out on a date after I just examined you. Okay. Yeah. That's what I want my female urologist to do. Hit on me after she checks me out. Saw The Last Ronin in my LCS. Oh, okay. Maybe it is. Okay. Maybe it is coming out this week.
Okay. You didn't like the Steve Orlando TKO book? Probably not, right?
That's a statement, not a question.
There you go. Tasty Melon, Sentient, and Sarah, November 2.
Well, Amazon
We'll see.
These are fake.
It appears the boys' hardcovers are fake hardcovers, no thread, just glue. I think they took the old SC Omnis and just glued the hardcover on them.
Well, I have one here.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba. Drum roll.
I don't know. It does look like glue, but it's not but it's not coming off the binding at all. Whoop, sorry. Wait, let me turn my thing here.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not glued because that looks like glue.
Yeah.
But it's also not coming apart. And this has been relaxed. So I don't know that I'd call them fake just because they're glued, but I don't know. I mean, God, I love this book. It's so twisted. Yeah, I can see his point that it's glued, but it's holding up.
Marvel and DC Omnis have thread and glue.
Okay. Well, okay. We'll see
how
it holds up.
Is this their first omnibus for
Dynamite?
Dynamite? Yeah. Like oversized Marvel style?
It's Marvel style, even with the covers on the back. So it's actually really a nice thing. To me, there's no gutter loss. I mean, it's a tiny bit tight, but there's no gutter loss. And if it holds up, I get Larry's point, but if it holds up and doesn't, come apart, I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much. I get what he's saying though. This is not safe for work. Every single page in this. Yeah, I know. I need to do my review on this.
Is Sentient hardcover same as the trade paperback? I think they're going to be mostly the same size, right?
Yeah, they're oversized hardcovers, like TKO size magazine kind of style hardcovers.
So, like the trade, just hardcover bound.
Yeah.
Jess still looking like $1 million. Also, Lou, you miss Orlando? Probably not.
Guys, I actually gotta get going, but not really, to be honest with you. Yes and no. Yes and no.
You seem a lot happier.
Yeah, no.
I'm
way more at peace here. So.
Yeah. Well, of course, you are married with a child on the way, so that helps too. But the important part is that Sledge thinks I look like $1 million. So
this is true.
Thank you, Sledge. Peace and love to Sledge.
All right, guys.
Comics Guide, where can they find you on the internet celebrating Riley Moore's birthday tonight?
Oh, that's the best time of the year. It's Riley's birthday. Comics Guide 101 on Twitter and Comics Guide 101 on YouTube, where you can see an archive of a whole bunch of videos. This coming Saturday, I believe it's this weekend, Gabe and I will be doing a Patreon live stream where you can find the link down below, patreon.com/omnibroslive, where you can join Gabe and I. Some of you out there in the chat miss him. And just like Jess and Gio are doing with me right now, you can join us in a live chat. This weekend, we're going to be talking about the first half of Hickman's Avengers run. So we're going to go all the way through we're going all the way through to Infinity. We're doing that this month, maybe a little bit more. And then next month, we're going to cover the rest of it. So it's going to be a really fun conversation. I've been going back and forth talking with Gabe about the whole run, and we've been having a blast on it. So
great. That sounds great. What a great thing to review.
All right, guys.
Peace and love, dude. Night,
everybody.
Bye. Take care.
I've actually got to get going too, so you can catch me on OmniDogs Vault on YouTube and OmniDogs_Vault on Instagram. It's been great talking to you, Gio and Lou, and you can thank you to the chat, thank you to people that lurked and watched, thank you to people watching afterwards. blessings upon the head of the people of InStockTrades.com who continue to sponsor us. Thank you so much. And peace and love. Peace and love.
Bye, everybody. We'll be back Wednesday. I'm just going to leave this comment on here because it's awesome. Sledge. Bye.
Yeah, Sledge. Right on, man.